Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll keep it as short as I can. I just want to take you through all of the things that I've built in the Weekend Saas boilerplate template for Next.js and show you what you get for less than $100. I think it's quite simple. I like building things on the weekends, and I find I get frustrated with the boilerplate and things that I need to launch quickly and get the information I need. So I'll take you through what you get in this template, and hopefully it'll bring some value to you and help you launch on the weekend. So jumping straight in, you'll see that there's this landing page that I have here. I'll just reload it so you can see the animations that's included using Framer. Have some carousels, call to actions, and multiple other components on the landing page that allow you to customize it as much as you want. This is a sign up newsletter page. It just saves the name and email into Airtable, which I found is cheap and easy to use, like most of the tools that I've chosen. Really good free tiers to get you going as quickly as possible to test your idea out in market. Because SaaS is about solving problems and finding product market fit as cheaply and quickly as possible. So jumping into the application itself, I've got auth with Clerk. I'm signing up with GitHub. I'm also listening to some webhooks in the back end. So when the user is created, uh, that should set some information, and you'll see my database now has that user with the Clerk ID, that's external ID, and the Stripe client ID that we're creating over here for the user when they sign in. Something that's quite common in a lot of SaaS apps that I think you should have is a nice onboarding flow. So I've added some onboarding over here. You can see the user can't see any menus or anything yet until they've completed onboarding. So in my simple two-step onboarding flow, I'll take you to the final page. I'll click Let's Get Started, and you'll see loads up the menu and user has onboarded. Quick and easy and simple for you to customize and get going and get your user into your application. On the dashboard, I've kept it simple because a lot of other templates that you use have a bunch of stuff that you end up deleting anyway, or you try to figure out how to integrate into your app and make use of them. So I thought let's keep it lean and only build things that can show you examples of how you can use this template. So a banner over here, pulling information out of Clerk, profile image, name, email, a button to send a email with resend. So if you click that, it'll pop an email into your account, and you can see that the email functionality is all built in, integrated. Just add your keys, some cards with some dummy information, a bar chart, and a pending tasks section, which is actually doing a fetch from our database using server actions to get the pending tasks, which we don't have any at this point. With that said, I'll jump to tasks, and you can see had a lot of animation waiting for the client side to load some information, have a table here because most SaaS will have a table of information of some sort. Also have a form over here using server actions, and it's sitting inside a modal that we popped up over here, and we can just write test. And once we click create, this will go call the server action and add the task to your database. Give you a nice indication here that the task was created successfully. Now that we have a task that's in the doing state, when we go to our dashboard, you can see that we have pulled in that task that we are doing. So just to show you everything's integrated, nice and easy. Back into tasks, some other crud that I've enabled is show you how to delete something. So you can see that'll go delete, update the table. If you go into a task, there's a new page with a dynamic ID over there of the particular task, and you can go and update this task to done or doing, and that'll change and give you some feedback. And if we go back to our tasks, that is now in the doing state, and it'll be a different task inside the pending tasks. Very quick and easy. The next thing that I have is a page calling a third-party API to do search. I think a lot of applications tend to want search enabled, and I've chose to use a third-party API just to show you that you don't have to use your own API routes. In your application, you can call third parties, so all integrated over here. I'll just type in Rick, and you can see it pulls up all the information with Rick. If I try something else, you can see there's Jenkins. If there's something that doesn't exist, it'll show not found, and also had that cool loading animation that we saw in the beginning there. So very quick and easy example on the front end. Very simple, but if you've built something before, you know there's a lot going on the back end. And if it exists already and you just need to change the endpoint and the criteria and update the JSON that's returned, you can have quick search functionality within your app. The next thing that I think is more popular these days is AI. So I've integrated AI chat and streaming responses into this. So in this example, you can say, hey, AI, and you'll get a response. And you can ask it to give me names for my Saas. And just like ChatGPT, it'll stream the response and have a conversation with you. Now, this is just an example, but you can think about if you want to build a chat app that I don't know, translates into a different language. As you're chatting, you can go and edit this and have that functionality in your app as quick and easy by just adding your keys. Another example that I added using AI was not chat, because we see that all over, but actually the completions function. So I've got a predefined list of locations, and I can choose the activities that I want to do for the weekend, submit that. That'll speak to AI, return a response, make sure it's JSON. The prompt that we engineered takes the inputs from the form on the front end, adds it into the prompt, and asks the AI to do its thing. And you can see over here we have our itinerary for the weekend. You can also go and change the location, submit that, and that should go and generate a new itinerary for Auckland. And you can see it has all the information for Auckland that has city activities. Quite simple, easy to use, and intuitive. But like I said, there's a bunch of stuff that goes on the back end. So I think I skipped the payment section, so I'll just jump into payments. So I think this one's important. You want to build your application and make money. So here is an integration for Stripe. So you can see that I have one product over here, and this is the template itself. And I'm pulling all of this information straight out of Stripe. I'm not saving it in my database, connecting to Stripe, calling its APIs with some server actions, getting the price, and enabling you to get started. So before I show you the checkout page, I'll just show you that this product actually exists in my Stripe instance. And you can see that's the information that I'm pulling out in the application itself over here. So I've also integrated the checkout session feature. So from the product, you can go create a checkout session and pre-populates that email for you because we have the customer ID and enables you to make that purchase. If you click back for some reason and you don't want to do that purchase, you get a nice toast telling you, hey, something went wrong. Now, if your application uses subscriptions, you can go and create those recurring products, again, coming from Stripe. As you can see over here, my 3 recurring products. And those are the products that are pulling into our application over here, reading straight from the Stripe API. Also got the checkout functionality built into subscriptions. So you can see it'll bill your subscription monthly at $5 for coffee. You want to buy me a coffee? Hey, please, I need the caffeine. Also have a section here for you to open up a customer portal. So if the customer wants to manage their subscriptions and if they've got an actual subscription, they can manage their subscriptions in the Stripe customer portal over there. So I think that's all of the features that I have on the front end over here. Maybe some extra stuff. Clerk, manage account model, all integrated. The dark theme works with that as well to keep things consistent. So you can see that all is good and ready. Outside of that, I think SaaS products need some monitoring and alerting, as well as product analytics and feature flags and so forth. So with that being said, I've got Sentry that's in here. Oh, you can see I got an error uh, in there 57 minutes ago. And you can see that I can jump into the error and I can look at the error and I know exactly what's going on. And you can set up your own alerts for errors and your thresholds and so forth within Sentry, which make it quite easy to know what's going on in your application in the real world and not just on localhost. Another thing that's quite cool is uh, Product Hog or Post Hog. Um, these are just some default events from Posthog. You can add your own custom events, and you can go and see that every time something was clicked, it's logged into Posthog. This is probably not the most recent information, 16 minutes ago, but if you go and refresh that, you'll see all of the clicks from just a minute ago sending through to Posthog, all integrated, ready to go. You can build your own dashboards and get your own insights about your users in your SaaS, because what's a SaaS or a product if you don't know what your users are doing or what they want from your application? Like I said earlier, I have a little Airtable that I'm just saving a name and email address for, and that's just for the simplicity of getting as many good free tier products that can give you a stack to sustainably build your application and scale it as you need to. I've also created some docs. So you'll see there's an introduction section about the Weekend SaaS template, some initial setup steps, and then a step-by-step guide for each of the applications that I'm integrating into, and what you need to do to go and create an account, get your API keys, and add it to the SaaSme product, or the Weekend SaaS product, sorry. So you can go and follow those. Got some sections here on development. So to give you an idea of the structure of the app, why things are structured away. I believe in cohesive applications, so things that change together, stay together. And you can see I've grouped things like your dashboard, your actions, and your components all in one folder. So it makes it easy to go and interact with them, and they're not separated and decoupled too much. I've explained the onboarding flow, some explanations about building, some stuff about deployment, and yeah, I think that's as quick as I can go, showing you all that I've showed you. So for less than $100, you can get all of this and very likely launch your SaaS in a weekend, because that's when we build side projects. So reach out to me with your ideas and the things that you've built, and I'd love to have a chat or showcase them in a way that more people can see what they can do with the Weekend SaaS template and your skills as a software engineer. Cheers, guys.